She jumped off the cliff without hesitation and fell into the icy river. She clung to a piece of driftwood and was carried downstream. A rock slammed into her head. On her shoulder popped out of its socket on the riverbank. The developers and their men chased her all the way downstream. She fought with everything she had and finally dragged herself onto the shore. Then she grabbed a rock, braced her arm, and slammed her shoulder back into place. She quickly gathered wild herbs, crushed them into a paste, chewed them up, and pressed them onto the wound, barely managing to stop the bleeding. This was survival instinct, something the native girl had learned since childhood. Using whatever she could find, she made a bow and arrows. She coated the arrowheads with poison. Getting ready to strike back, she lit a smoke signal, deliberately exposing her position to lure the developer's crew in. Hiding in the shadows, she drew her bow and fired, hitting one of the mercenaries in the leg. They opened fire wildly, but their bullets hit nothing but air. Following her trail, they reached a suspension bridge. She was already gone. The men stepped onto the bridge cautiously, not realizing she was hiding beneath it. She quietly pulled out a knife and cut through the ropes. Just as they reached the middle of the bridge, the cables snapped. Two mercenaries plunged straight into the river. The female mercenary tried to fight back. She kicked the knife out of her hand. Her legs locked around the woman's neck, cutting off her air in seconds. With one final kick to the stomach, she sent her crashing into the river. The enemy soon crawled back onto shore and began discussing how to deal with her. She didn't kill them because she planned to follow them to find their real base camp. She slipped into the camp, moved behind the tents, and held her breath to eavesdrop. That's when she learned these so-called tourism developers were just using development as a cover. They had once offered $5 million to buy her grandmother's land. Their real goal was the massive deposits of rare minerals beneath the native village. They planned to mine it illegally for huge profits. Hiding outside the tent, she recorded all their crimes on her phone. But when she rushed back to the village to expose them, her home had already been burned to the ground. Her grandmother lay under a white sheet being loaded into an ambulance. In that moment, she understood. This was no longer about escape. This was revenge.